SARNET.
NX4Y mobile.
AG4U.
AG4U, NX4Y. Hey, Randy. Did you get down to Sumatra yesterday?
We were able to get the ITS trailer down to the Game and Fish in Carabel. Gave them access to Wi-Fi via the satellite. That's going to be a goal. I'm headed this morning, get everything loaded up, fuel up the dually, and go down and see if we can't get that back online. The tower's folded. I guess I'll bring the comms trailer over from Lake City and take it down there and set it up.
Okay, so you haven't been there yet. You don't know the status of the tower then, huh?
We don't, and obviously, given all of DOT's presence and everything else we're trying to do there, not to mention forestry, Liberty County EMS are all on that tower, but nobody has, just hasn't hidden as one to get to. So I know there's a couple of comm teams that are supposed to go out later this morning, but I'm going to just spool up and see if we can't. Probably won't even be able to get to it based on the pine trees that are in and around that area, but my hopes are that it's still standing.
Yeah, roger that. I hope so. I'm heading over to Melbourne this morning. I meet Joe over there. Go through the fest. Probably take about an hour. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people there, but figured I'd run over here anyway, and then we're going to run down to where are we going? Sebastian to check the power output there. He thinks there's a problem.
SARNET.
I heard Joe talking about that yesterday. I think that has one of the little mobile amps we put on it. That's a Master 2 down there, and I'll tell you, it's getting harder and harder to buy pieces and parts. I think we've just about tapped out eBay.
Yeah, some old stuff at this point. It's hard to find that. I brought my bird with me and my spectrum analyzer. We can sweep the cable even if we need to. So we'll find what we can find. Maybe we'll find an amp at the Hamfest.
Boy, that'd be the cat's meow. Outstanding. Yeah, I hope to. I thought we had some more Base Tech 2s, but I'm not sure. DOH may actually change their posture with this storm. They got quite a bit of, they got a lot of problems over there. They got, I think, at least 2 DMAT teams that are already out, given the hospitals that folded. And I understand there was quite a bit of health and welfare that went out yesterday on SARNET. So glad it's been here for that. And we can get Sumatra up and, well, go from there.
Yeah, well, been a learning experience again. Be interesting to find out what went wrong down there. It could be a physical thing. It could be an antenna even twisted the wrong way or something.
My dreams would come true if all it was that the power went out, the generator failed to fire, and we simply depleted the batteries. And all I had to do was kick the generator into the get up and run mode and then start a fuel management problem. But that would certainly be the best day we could have.
Yep, understand that. Absolutely. Did Tallahassee get power back at the office there?
Yeah, it looks like the Rhine building's back up to speed, and I assume they're staffing up the EOC this morning, so I'm going to get ready to roll here in a little bit. and start my day at it. I had a couple of tools that somehow wound up not being in my jump kit. I probably took them out during those passive times, but I'll get on that and kind of get things rolling on this end. So it sounds like you guys are having fun. Kind of wished I was with you.
Yeah, too bad you couldn't have made it down, but obviously things being what they are, you probably wouldn't have been able to anyway. And Joe's been helping me along. I got access to the dashboard now. Still trying to figure it out. I don't really get what that green line is on there.
But when you figure it out, you let us know. It's an interesting, I guess, demon we've created there. We're not really sure what all we're seeing, although we do know that we've got receive packets. I've kind of referred to that line as the CPR line. It's a straight line down at the bottom is dead. But, yeah, it's one of those things that eventually we'll figure out. But right now the tool seems to be more valuable than, the data and trying to figure out what's actually there. As long as we see it receiving data, it's kind of like Milton. We see that the data is actually being received, but it's just not going out. So that's kind of where we've assessed our network as being fine on that side.
My question would be is, do you know who put that site together?
That's Will, and that's a Quantar station that's over there. So, and now you know the rest of the complexities associated. Will's pretty good with Quantars, so he's just not really sure what's going on there. I'd offered to take a Basetech 2 and an NX2U configured for it over there and just get it online, but I may want to hold off right now. We've discovered that Balboa is, in fact, that tower is up at Panama City, and the guy there went to the site. Our normal access to it was blocked with all the trees, but he was able to get access through a park and over the fence, kick-started the generator, and apparently it's up and running. None of the antennas were bent, and it looks like it's doing fine. We could actually get a UHF on there, and at least the UHF would be up in the area, and then we could figure out how to link SARNet back into it. That may be a later project during this crisis.
Yeah, roger that. What I was meaning was, do you know who put that dashboard website together?
I apologize for that. Yeah, John Hogan did that, and he's still available to us. He's at Omnicom, and I didn't pick them up on the contract, just on a case-by-case basis as we need them, so we can always go to him, kind of decipher what it is we've actually got that seems to play such a vital role in what we're doing.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to him for a few minutes anyway. You can get me contact. I've pretty much figured out how to replicate it and how to potentially make it better, but I just kind of need to know what it's looking at.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, I can get you his contact info. I'll send that by Twisted Fair. I'll text it to you. And of course, the other side of that is the statewide radio bridging we do on the low band has a dashboard affiliated with that, and it's off of the Omnitronics units as opposed to the NX2Us, and it displays it totally different. So there's quite a demon there.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Again, I kind of know what it's looking at. Maybe come up with a better universal solution that's kind of known and maintainable.
Yeah, we've kind of just maintained with what we have, and it has really proven to be vital. And at least knowing what our sites are doing, and being able to go back in and reset the PIMs, which given the age of the system, I'm absolutely amazed that, it still maintains itself. It's a real credit to the staff, I guess.
Yeah, overall, it's amazingly stable. All right, good deal. I'm going to hop off the expressway here for a minute, grab some bottles of water, and then make my last 20 or 30 minutes down here. Good luck. I'll chat with you later. EG4UU and X40.
AG4UU. All right, thanks, Dave. Give my best to everyone, and y'all enjoy. AG4UU.
AG4UU, KF4IJB.
KF4IJB, KF4DSK.
KF4IJB, go ahead.
Good morning, Thomas. What's your location?
We're about 15 miles out of Calhoun County on I-10.
I got you. You got an assignment?
Yeah, we left the comms truck and the generator at BMU at base camp, and we are headed to Calhoun County with the trailer Tahoe to set up a temporary and emergency PSAP for a public service answering point.
I got you. All right, just be careful. I heard you in there. Have a nice day. Be careful.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'll be monitoring SARNET throughout the, everywhere I can at least.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'll be monitoring most of the time. Either in the truck or the officer at home or something. All right, take care. KF4DSK.
All right, sounds good. KF4IJB.
N4XLD, KD4NO, Fort Myers. This is November 4, Hotel Charlie Alpha, listening.
KN4OCN, monitoring Fort Myers. 4 Echo Julia, monitoring the frequency.
Kilo November 4, Oscar, India, Kilo, monitoring the frequency.
Calling, I didn't hear you too well. Could you try again? Kilo November 4 Echo Julia.
This is Kilo November 4, Oscar, India, Kilo. Do you read me now?
Clear, go ahead.
Good morning, sir. Where are you transmitting from?
Wellington, Florida. It's a nice start to the day. I just wanted to get a contact, see if I can get up to the panhandle.
Foxtrot Mike, en route to the Calhoun County EOC. And standing by SARNET.
Station advisor en route to the Calhoun County EOC.
Cazel.
This is KF4IJB from Nassau County Sheriff's Office, Nassau County Emergency Management. We're en route to the same location.
Yeah, State Bureau of Fire and we're assigned to ESF 16.
Roger, we're en route with a mobile PSAP set up for their 911 center.
Yeah, we're, unfortunately, our trailer broke on the heavy equipment, so we're split.
How far in are you from the EOC?
Way out. We're hitting the DOT at Midway at this time.
I gotcha. Yeah, we are on, let's see what road we're on here. We just took the exit at Sneeds in Jackson County, and the road is down to one lane, and with the trailer, it's just passable.
Spent all day clearing the road, 71 from out to Alpha yesterday. So hopefully we get the trailer working. We'll see what needs to be cleaned up today.
Sounds good. Maybe we'll see you down there.
Yes, Al, 73. Be careful. Watch your back till I get there. KN4 SFM clearing on the side.
KN4 IJB. Clear.
SFM from AG4U. SFM AG4U. Heard AG4U, SARNET manager.
AG4UU. KF4 IJB.
IJB, this is AG4U, go ahead.
Good morning. Brian called me last night and said you were going to check on that one site that you had questionable. And I overheard a brief conversation earlier. I guess you found the generator had fired?
No, I just got word this morning that everybody's en route. Stand by, let me get this landline.
Standing by. KF4 IJB.
AI4 ARC. AI4 American Red Cross. AIKV from AG4U, back with you.
KF4 IJB, go ahead.
Yeah, I just got word from the SEOC that forestry is on their way down to try to clear a path to get to it. I'm hoping we're still vertical. If we are, that's my dream come true, that all I got to do is kickstart the generator.
I gotcha. Well, I'm en route to Calhoun County right now to set up a trailer for a portable PSAP. And then once we get done, we're going to start doing some site surveys. So if you need anything, just give me a shout. You probably got my phone number still. If you don't, I can send it to you.
Okay, well, we've got a backup plan for Sumatra as well. I've got a trailer coming to hopefully get up. And let me start with this phone. I'll catch you a little bit later. AG4U.
Alright, sounds good. KF4 IJB.
Guy 4 ARC American Red Cross, over.
KF4 ARC American Red Cross, K4NRD. What is your need?
Roger, NRD. We have 3 pieces of priority traffic. Ready to copy.
Stand by.
Roger, the first piece of traffic is we need to know at Northside Elementary School in Bay County, that's the facility located at 2001 Northside Drive in Panama City. How many people are in that shelter? We need a shelter count, and we also need to know if there are any particular issues there. Same is true for Honeyville Community Center, located in Gulf County. The address there is 240 Honeyville Park Drive, Wakawahichi, hopefully I pronounced that okay, at that facility, 240
shelter count, and if there's any issues in Washington County at Rollhack, ROULHAC Middle School at 1535 Big Brickyard Road in Chipley. So if there are any information that any of the stations can get back to us, would be greatly appreciated. This is KI4 ARC, over. Okay, let me review. Northside Elementary, 2001 Northside Drive, shelter count in Bay County, is that correct? Affirmative. Okay, the Honeyville Community Center in Gulf County at 240 Honeyville Park Drive in Washington County. The Rulac Middle School at 1535 Brickyard Road in Chipley. And you need basically a shelter count and needs. Affirmative, that is correct. Thank you. And we do, by the way, expect that there will be operators coming to these shelters sometime today and checking in with the SARNET, over. Okay. Stand by. I've got to leave the room for a little bit. I'll see what we can do. K4NRD. We appreciate it. Stand by and monitoring. KI4 ARC, K4NRD. KI4 ARC, over. Do you have any contact information, like a phone number at each of these facilities? Okay, at the Northside Elementary School in Bay County, the shelter manager is Larry Messenger, Mike Echo, Sierra Sierra, India, Golf Echo Romeo. The cell phone is 314-330-8621. Not sure if the cell phones are working down there, but Larry Messenger would be the manager down there. In the Honeyville Community Center, that's in Gulf County, that manager is Don Mincho, Mike India, November Charlie, Hotel Echo Whiskey. His cell phone number is 850-814-2135. In Washington County, at Rollhack Middle School, the shelter manager is Fred Schreiber, Sierra Charlie Hotel Romeo Echo India Bravo Echo Romeo, and his cell phone number is 850-276-3000. How copy? Yeah, I need the Bay County phone number repeated. Bay County phone number at the Northside Elementary. Bay County is 314-330-8621. Over. 8621. And confirming the phone number at Washington County for Fred Schreiber would be 850-276-3000. Affirmative, over. Okay. Let me put out an open call for anybody on this network. Does anybody have contact with Bay County and the Northside Elementary shelter? Let's go to Gulf County. Anybody on this band have contact with Gulf County that can contact the Honeyville Community Center? Okay, what about Washington County, Chipley? Anybody in touch with Chipley locally that could contact the Rulac Middle School shelter? We'll keep these queries open in case somebody comes on to the network that can assist us. This is K4NRD standing by from Madison. AI4 American Red Cross standing by.
WB4HIS, NX41.
SARNET.
KI4ARC, Tallahassee American Red Cross, K4NRD, Madison. American Red Cross, Tallahassee American Red Cross, Tallahassee, K4NRD.
This is the Red Cross.
Thank you. We'll stand by. KI4ARC, over. This is K4NRD. I did like you've probably done. I tried to call each of those numbers, left a message at Bay County, left a message at Washington County. Did not leave a message at Honeyville. Verizon said try later on those, so apparently we do not have cell service there yet at any of those sites. I'm not sure about leaving those messages, if that was because they were busy or it's not available. I've got no return from any radio operators in Bay County area or in Chipley, in Washington County, or Honeyville down in Gulf County. Do you know what city in Gulf County the Honeyville Community Center is located in? Roger, I'm going to phonetically spell Whiskey Echo Whiskey Alpha Hotel India Tango Charlie Hotel Kilo Alpha, over. That was a bit fast for me. Is that Weewa Hitchka? Would that be Weewa Hitchka? I'm not a local, but I'm going to best bet that you're correct, over. Okay, we've got a repeater down there that I cannot reach right now. Randy, are you still on? Weewa's got a pretty good VHF repeater, but I don't know that it is currently up and running. If anybody could check Weewa and come back and let us know, that would be helpful. This is K4NRD. This is KI4 American Red Cross. Go ahead and put those on your priority list, and when those stations come online, be sure and ask them for the information, and then relay it to us. We'll be on frequency. Thank you, over. American Red Cross in Tallahassee. Is your phone contact information still 772-888-5912? If there's anybody on this circuit that could check the Weewa VHF repeater, it would be helpful to know whether or not it's working. I'll get the frequency in just a moment.
November 4, Echo Julia monitoring the frequency. 4EJJ monitoring.
M4HCA also monitoring.
The American Red Cross needs assistance checking on shelters in Weewa Hitchka, in Chipley, and in Panama City, I believe, in Bay County. We don't have communications in those areas yet that I'm aware of. In Weewa Hitchka, in Washington County, they've got a good repeater on 146.865, a tone of 100, of course, down 6. That's 146865, tone of 100. If somebody could check that and see if that repeater's up and running, that would be good. Also, in Port St. Joe, 147.300, 147.300. The tone is 103.5. If someone could check and see if that repeater is up and working, and give us a link into that county in Gulf County. That would be Gulf County. Those two would be Gulf County stations. This is K4NRD.
This is Kilo November 4 Echo Julia Julia. I will be in assistance in just a bit. I'm heading up there around 1, so I'll check on the Panama City repeater.
Okay, we need to get communications to Northside Elementary in Bay County, Northside Elementary School in Bay County, where they have a shelter. We need a shelter count and a needs list. In Gulf County, it's the Honeyville Community Center. Same information is needed. Needed a count and a needs list. In Washington County and Chipley, at the Rulac Middle School, need a shelter count and a needs list for American Red Cross. They're on frequency. American ARC Tallahassee is on frequency and can take the information from this system, K4NRD.
Got it.
K4NRD, this is N4HCA.
ECA, go ahead.
Yes, good morning. We're down here at the Salvation Army headquarters, and we've got, we're in Tampa. We've got people being sent up to there as well that we don't have contact with. If we hear anything about communications up there, we'll let you know as well.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate your work. We'll need to coordinate all this because communications are very difficult into a lot of those places right now, and we'll be standing by. By the way, I'll be having to leave my home for a few hours off and on today. Are there any other stations that can be listening and taking traffic requests on this frequency?
KN4EJJ, I can do that.
K1 will be EJJ, KN4EJJ, thank you. Are there any other stations? We need to rotate some responsibilities here because some of us just can't sit here all day and we need to cover this. If others come up that can simply listen and take requests, that will be helpful. That's all I'm doing. Nothing special here. Radio and a telephone. This is K4NRD.
K4NRD, KI4IQZ. Just letting you know, Pat, I'll be on. I'm going to hang back. If guys are closer, I'll let them do it. KI4IQZ.
Okay, thank you, Marty. That would be good. Closer won't make a difference as long as you're on this network. I appreciate you standing by. I'll put you on the list along with EJJ, and we'll see if there's any others that, backup to backup is good.
So Roger, Pat. Do what you need to, and we'll do what we can on our end. KI4IQZ.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me do a status check on Howard. Are you still in range of the system heading over to Bluntstown? KN4SFM, KN4SFM, K4NRD. No response. Does anybody know if the state slurs system is up in the affected area? State slurs, 800 megahertz? No response heard. K4NRD standing by.
What was your question regarding slurs? KF4IJB.
IJB, I wanted to know if slurs is up in the affected area. Is 800 megahertz available to state law enforcement and the other state agencies that are on slurs?
You have a specific area you're questioning? County, maybe?
priority traffic for Bay County, Gulf County, and Washington County. Those three would be good to know.
Bay, Washington, what's the third?
Gulf County.
Acknowledge, I got it. Bay, Washington, Gulf. I'll check on it and get back with you.
Okay, thank you very much. K4NRD.
Reference to Bay County, I know that they're bringing a mobile trucking site to replace what's existing. So I'm not sure how long before that gets available to use.
K4NRD and 4HCA.
HCA, go ahead.
Yeah, so you know, we're trying to, our guys that are going up there, we're going to try and establish an HF connection as well. So if we can do that, we'll happily try to do some relays for you as well if we can, if that'll work out.
Yeah, that would work out. We just need someone in those areas that can check on those shelters for Red Cross to get the count and the needs list. That would be very helpful.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If we can get anybody up there capable of doing that with an HF connection back to us, we'll happily take care of that for you. If we hear anything more, we'll let you know. N4HCA.
Okay, thank you. And if you get information that Red Cross needs and I'm not available, feel free to call them direct. Just call KI4ARC. That's Tallahassee Red Cross.
Will do, sir. And for HCA.
The Gulf County 147-300 was up yesterday, I believe. Nobody gave me any information on the 146-865 Weewahitchka repeater yesterday. Don't know about it. And if there's anybody that's got a little better antenna system than I have that's closer to the area that could check those, that would be helpful. The Crawfordville repeater in Wakulla County appears to be up, a 145-450. I'm able to bring up a repeater on that frequency. I'm not sure if it's the Crawfordville one or not. The band's probably open again because of the cold front. To repeat the priority needs at this time, American Red Cross Tallahassee needs a shelter count, shelter census, and a needs list from the following shelters: Northside Elementary in Bay County, Honeyville Community Center in Gulf County, and the Rulac Middle School Shelter in Washington County. This is K4NRD.
This is KI4 American Red Cross. You have traffic for me, over.
Do all these shelters, these three shelters, those managers have the contact information, the telephone numbers for your facility so they can respond directly to you if they have that capability?
Most of the disaster area is devoid of any kind of cell phone activity or telephone activity, so that's why we're relating to the radio, over.
Yes, sir, I understand, but if it comes up, if they don't know that it's back up, and we do, can they call you at 772-888-5912?
Yeah, they can call me. They will go landline or cell phone once the systems do come up, over.
There's plenty of people out there working trying to get the cell systems up. They may come up one at a time in different areas. Is there any other number that they can call other than that one?
Let me check. All right, this is KI4 American Red Cross. Are you ready for an alternate phone number?
Yes, sir, we're ready to copy.
An alternate
268-3931. Over. Okay, I copy 210-268-3931. Roger, that's an alternate number here in the radio room. Over. Okay, we'll take that. Do you have any in the same area code, 850, for those that are in the same area code? Say again. I'm curious if you have one number that's in the same area code as the shelters, in case they don't have long distance and they just have local. That would be helpful. Okay, the only numbers I have for the shelters are the numbers that I gave you, and the contact numbers here in the radio room. Over. Okay, thank you. We'll go with that. This is K4NRD. Thank you. Affirmative. Standing by.
Kilo India 4, Romeo Hotel Lima, Martin County Skywarn monitoring.
KG4UU, K4NRD. IQZ, Marty, are you still standing by?
SARNET. For IQZ,
Okay, Marty, you dropped in and out that time. If you or someone else could watch the frequency for a little bit, I've got to get some breakfast. I'll be back, K4NRD.
for IQZ, and if anybody...
This is W4GYY, W4GYY trying to reach anyone in Bay County on SARNET, anyone in Bay County on SARNET.
This is K14ARC, standby 1.
KI4ARC, what's your request?
This is W4GYY, W4GYY on SARNET trying to reach anyone in Bay County, anyone in Bay County.
This is WB4DB, Dade County. Go ahead.
Is this the Bay County station? This is W4GYY.
Roger, Dade County, SARNET, Miami, Florida.
I'm sorry, you said Dade County. I'm trying to reach Bay County, B-A-Y, Bay County in the Panhandle, W4GYY.
Roger that, I'll disregard. WB4DB clear.
K4NRD, W1JXG. K4NRD, W1JXG.
W1JXG, K4IQ covering for WD, K4NRD. I'm covering for him. He'll be back in a little. Back to you, sir.
Yes, that's a Roger. This is Dan, W1JXG. I'm calling for a Kilo November 4, Juliet Kilo Zulu, who has a loved one in Panama City, and they're trying to make contact. And I was hoping to be able to try to get in touch with anyone out west. Gentleman's name is Joseph Mintz. He was last in Panama City, but of course no one's been able to contact him, and I was kind of hoping that someone may know about any of the shelters that are in that area if his name happens to be on that shelter. Over.
That's a Roger. Best thing you can do is to go to the Red Cross in your area, and on their site they have an area for people looking for others
and give them the information, and go up to Tallahassee that has a handle on a lot of shelters, and Jacksonville and Jackson Township, I guess, both have handles on shelters, and see if they can help you. Is that a roger?
Yes, that's a roger, and when Pat does get back, if he could let him know about this individual. I've been monitoring the SARNET. I'm in Lee also with Pat Lightcamp, and I could have sworn I heard that name Mintz, but there was a lot of names. But if you could relay that to him, Joseph Mintz is the person we're looking for, and I will contact the Red Cross to see if we can get some more information that way. But yeah, that sounds great. I'm not going to stay on too long. I know this is a busy day. Over.
Roger, I need one other thing from you, and that is both the spelling of the last name, and if you give me the call sign one more time so I can verify I got it right. Easy.
KI4IQZ. This is Whiskey 1 Juliet X-Ray Golf. The name of the individual we're looking for is Joseph. He goes by Joey. He's 36 to 40 years old, in that range. His last name is Mintz. Now that's spelled Mike, India, November, Tango, Zulu. Last seen in Panama City. Jose Perez is a loved one. He is looking for them. If you can get any information, relay it to Pat or back to me, and I'll get back with Joey Farrell. But as of now, there's been no contact. Over.
One other thing, and I'm complete, sir. I have a KN4 K blank Z. What is that blank letter?
Kilo November 4 Juliet Kilo Zulu KN4 JKZ.
That's a roger. KN4 JKZ. Got it. As soon as Pat's back, I'll give it to him. I'll let him know that you're also going through the Red Cross, who has a specific site for that. KI4IQZ, and I'll be on the site.
KI4IQZ, thank you. 73 is my friend. I'll be on and off. This is Dan, W1JXG, clear for now. But we'll be monitoring.
This is W4GYY looking for anyone in Bay County on SARNET. Any amateur in Bay County, Florida on SARNET. W4GYY.
W4, I think it was GYY, N4HCA. Last we heard, I'm in Hillsborough County, but I've been monitoring this frequency for about the last 2.5 hours or so, and last we heard the repeaters in Bay County are offline.
This is W4GYY. Thank you for the information. I had received a call from the state EOC and just inquiring as to if I had been in contact with anyone from Bay County, and I had not, but I thought I would put out a few calls. So you're advising me that there's no SARNET repeater active in Bay County at this time. Is that QSL?
As far as I know, the last I'd heard, someone was supposed to be going to check on it, but there may not be any power to it.
Thank you for that information. Let me make sure I have your call sign. Did you say it was N4HCA?
Roger, roger. November 4, Hotel Charlie Alpha with Hillsborough County Aries Races, and we're here at the Salvation Army Distribution Center in Tampa.
Thank you very much for that information. This is W4GYY. By the way, I'm operating out of Nassau County, Florida. I'm one of the county watch officers.
Roger. And thank you for what you're doing out there. And if we hear anything, we'll let you know. This is N4HCA standing by.
K1 KVA, K4 BJS.
This is K5US in Tallahassee with a relay for HE4UU Randy. There is no SARNET repeater in Bay County. The SARNET repeaters that are up and operational are in Chattahoochee, Chipley, and Sumatra. Please refer to sarnet.com. All information on SARNET repeaters is active and current on sarnet.com. Nothing further, K5USN.
KA5USN, K4 NRD Mobile.
NRD Pat, go ahead. No copy, Pat. Choppy. Try again.
Are you confirming Sumatra is up? Randy was en route there.
It is not up at this time. He's headed down there to get it going. But Chattahoochee and Chipley are the two closest ones to Bay County that's working as of this minute.
On your list, you gave Sumatra as one of the three up and running. That's why I questioned it.
My era. I appreciate that.
Okay, we hope to get Sumatra up. That would be very helpful for Apalachicola. Thank you for what you're doing. K4 Energy Mobile.
Okay, Pat. Have a great day. Be careful out there, K5USN.
K4DRN, KI4IQZ.
Marty, were you calling me?
Sir Roger, just letting you know, when it's convenient, I've got a couple of things for you. Nothing urgent. KI4IQZ on the side.
On the way to town, and we've got some responsibilities in town, so if you could help others monitor the frequency, that'll help.
Sir Roger, we've done what we've had to. Everything's going on fine right now. No problem. Don't rush back. We'll do what we can here. KI4IQZ on the side.
Thank you, Marty. We appreciate everybody's help. K4 NRD Mobile.
KN4FSN, KI4IQZ on. Negative contact, KI4IQZ on the side.
N4XLD, KD4NFS.
N4XLD.
You around town to move off of this onto something else?
Yeah, I'm here at the house. What do you want?
Doesn't matter. You like to hang out on the 8.8 machine, don't you?
Sure, I don't care. I had to find out which, see if I got in this radio. My other one, my Yaesu, don't have any batteries in it.
If I've got it in this one too. Fairly sure that I did.
Yeah, alright, let me look and see. I'll be right back. N4XLD.
on the air. AG-4U standing by.
Okay, that's great news. Sumatra is on the air. That gives us connectivity to Apalachicola. Thank you, Randy, for all your work. I'm out of pocket up here at the high school at a football game with the grandson, but IQZ and some others are monitoring the frequency. K400D.
Copy that to all stations at Apalachicola. Affectionately, Sumatra is back on the air. This should give you comms into Bakery, but would give you back into Bakery, especially on the southern and eastern side. AG-4U, SARNET Major, coming from Apalachicola.
Okay, you're a little bit in and out, but we understand, and if anybody down there has the capacity to check Honeyville Shelter, that's just north or just south of Weewahitchka, that would be helpful. K400D.
84 NFS and Forest Hill.
Yeah, go ahead, Dale. KD4 NFS.
Yeah, I can go there if you can.
Man, I've been waiting on you. What took you so long? KD4 NFS.
Oh, okay. All right. Then 4XLD clear. KI4IQZ is monitoring outside.
KI4 American Red Cross standing by.
N4 KIZ mobile, N4 KIZ mobile.
N4 KIZ, KI4IQZ, can I be of help?
No, I appreciate it, sir. I'm going to be on the road for a while, so I was kind of just throwing my call out in case any of my fellow friends are out there all over the state listening. So I appreciate the comeback, though, and you're coming into the repeater loud and clear here in St. Augustine. 73 to you, N4 KIZ mobile.
I'm down in Broward County, believe it or not. System's working real well, and they're kind of hesitant in letting us do too much talking because they like to get their nets going and get to all the people that need help. With that, I'll be on the site, KI4IQZ. Good talking to you.
Yeah, roger that. I've been on SARNET for a while, but I think you're referring to the disaster relief off over there in the west. So, duly noted. Wasn't planning on chattering, but enjoy your day. I'm going to get off here. 73's N4 KIZ, clear.
W4PN Mobile, KA4EET Mobile.
Flew ahead. Not quite on Honeyville yet.
PN Mobile, I thought you were giving a general call there. Go ahead and call again. This is KA4EET Mobile, Cape Coral. We'll stand by.
AG-4U, Sumatra. From Apalachicola, Sumatra Station.
This is Whiskey 4, Romeo Hotel, Fort Walton Beach, monitoring SARNET.
Randy, thanks for being here. We got Apalachicola back online only moments ago. So I'm trying to get a hold of Joe or one of my other techs to troubleshoot a problem for me back in Chipley. But I'm not raising him on this circuit. I just want to make sure that we still had the link between here and Quincy up and running.
Right, well, you're in into the system statewide, I guess. You're getting all the way over to the west. I don't know how far else it goes, over.
Well, I think those guys are all down at the Hamfest having a good time, which is fine. Wish I was with them. All right, thanks for being there, Frank. This is AG4UU standing by.
W4RH, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa County, standing by.
Calling, you chopped up. Try it one more time, please. AG4UU.
AG4UU, KI4IQC, just letting you know you're loud and clear in Broward County. Working fine down this way.
Thank you very much, Broward County. AG4UU, Apalachicola, standing by.
AG4UU, K4NRD.
NRD, AG4UU, go ahead.
Yeah, you mentioned Chipley. Is Chipley down, or do they have an intermittent problem? What's going on up there?
As far as I know right now, Chipley should be fine. I was trying to get a hold of Joe. If you've got a landline with him, because there is no service here, and have him, cellular in with Joe and have him get a hold of Blake with Transcore and reset the Sumatra card at Chipley. That'll bring the system here back online for DOT, which is critical right now.
I'm out at a football game. I don't have his number with me nor a phone. Maybe Frank could help you with that. I don't know if Frank's got his number or not.
Number, I can pass that traffic if somebody's got a telco and they can get in touch with him.
There was a double station. Try again.
This is W4RH. I have Joe's number.
All right, if you don't mind, give Joe a call and just relay to him, please, to get in touch with Blake at Transcore and have him reset the 2175, the voter card for Sumatra. And we think that'll bring the link back here and get DOT back in service on this side.
This is W4RH. Okay, I can't remember all of that. Let me see if I can get him on the line and let him listen to you. Hold on one.
Stand by the circuit. AG4UU, Sumatra.
KI4IQZ, if it's not successful, I do have his number, KI4IQZ on the side.
Got Joe on the line. Stand by.
Stand by.
GUW4. Randy, Joe is listening on the phone right now. Say it slowly. Over.
All right, Frank. Alpha Golf 4 uniform, just for clarification, but Randy will do nicely. Joe, Blake, I'd like you to get a hold of Blake, if you would, Transcore Tallahassee, and let him know to reset the voter card for Sumatra. Reset the voter card for Sumatra. We're not getting a 2175 return. I think that will bring it back up. Copy all?
He copied that, Joe. Randy, he copied that. Anything else to pass to Joe?
Does he have Blake's cell phone number? I have that and can pass that if you need.
He says he has his number. Over.
Copy that. I will stand by on this circuit and and we'll go from there. Thanks for the assist, Frank. Outstanding job. Appreciate it. AG4UU, Sumatra.
AG4UU, this is KI4ARC, American Red Cross. Randy, you have a copy?
I have you loud and clear. Go ahead, sir.
That's what I needed, Randy. Thank you. This is K54ARC.
frequency.
Kilo Golf 4 India Tango Delta Mobile in Liberty County. Sound good.
KG4ITD, thank you. We're just trying to make sure this repeater is working for us here. WX4TV, I need to go back to HF.
Roger, roger. Kilo Golf 4 India Tango Delta Mobile.
India 4 Alpha Romeo Charlie KI4 ARC from Whiskey X-Ray 4 Tango Victor Gulf County 240 shelter. India 4 Alpha Romeo Charlie KI4 ARC Whiskey X-Ray 4 Tango Victor.
WX4 TV, WX4 TV. This is KI4 ARC, KI4 ARC in Tallahassee. Do you have a copy?
KI4 ARC from WX4 TV in Gulf County at the 240 shelter. I copy you, but your audio is overmodulated tremendously, over.
Okay, is this a little better?
Noise, but perfect copy.
James, did you copy on my last transmission? I can talk a little quieter.
We got a little bit of background noise, but I can copy you, over. 4 ARC, WX4 TV.
Go ahead, this is the KI4 ARC.
KI4 ARC, WX4 TV, do you copy?
Read you loud and clear, James. Do you have a copy on me?
A copy on you. I do copy you on the SARNET repeater. I will monitor this repeater and also the 145.33 for Gulf. The 300 machine is off the air, over.
Roger, roger. You can use this direct for any needs that you have, all right? We can relay it right to the people that are handling all the logistics.
We're talking to you for the Red Cross or for the EOC as well, over.
Only the Red Cross.
Helps out a lot. I will use this frequency for the Red Cross. KI4 ARC, WX4 TV, and I don't know if you heard, we had another amateur radio operator show up here. Stand by for his call sign. Mine is Whiskey 4 Papa November, Whiskey 4 Charlie Papa November. He's a technician class licensee, so I will probably put him on UHF, VHF, and then I'll stay on HF. So I'll probably put his ears on this repeater, over. Yes, you're not making a repeater now. KI4 ARC, you're not making a repeater, over. Not making a repeater. Sounds like you got a power supply problem. You're cutting in and out. X4 TV, I'm going back to 3950. We can talk over there. X4 TV.
AG4UU, AG4UU, WB4HIS. Do you copy, Randy?
WB4HIS, AG4UU. You're a little noisy, but I could take traffic. Go ahead, Joe.
Voter up here. Looks like Sumatra is okay in the voter. I was not able to get through directly to Blake. I left the message, and I'll try him again here in a few minutes. Over.
I copied most of that. Right now I got Jim. He is headed to Quincy just to make sure that there's not a problem in that circuit. And
and I'm headed down to Carmel to get the word to get everybody over onto the Sumatra channel. So keep me posted, and still in zero cell coverage here. So this is it, AG4UU, SARNET Manager.
Okay, roger, roger. We'll try Blake again here in a moment.
W4CPN, W4CPN. Do you have a copy on K1 for AI4 ARC? KI4 ARC calling.
WB4HIS. HIS, K4MVL. You copy me, Joe? Who is that calling? This is WB4HIS. Morning, Joe. WB4HIS, K4MVL. Kilo 4 Mike Victor Lima. K4MVL, this is WB4HIS, go ahead. I'm just passing good morning to you, Joe. Good morning, K4MVL. Okay, very good. Good morning. K4MVL, this is WB4HIS. I am looking for AG4UU from WB4HIS.
WB4HIS, K4NRD.
K4NRD, this is WB4HIS. I'm trying to get a hold of Randy. I did get a hold of Blake, but he needs to check with Gary to see if he can go out to the site there. Go ahead, Pat.
I'll stand by for Randy. AG4UU, are you on there, Randy?
I couldn't copy that, Pat.
I believe he said he was authorized. He is in touch with Gary. Is that correct, Randy? He's authorized to go to the site, and you're in touch with Gary? AG4UU, K4NRD. Joe, he heard your traffic okay. I noticed we got a lot of audio coming out of Sumatra. We don't have the boost on that, do we?
I don't know. I can try to take a look at that. I don't think so, but I will take a look at that and see here. I can get into the network at the present time. And if Randy's listening, the voter looks normal. And prior to this transmission, I did see that the VHF for Milton was disabled. Now it is enabled. The voter appears to look normal at the present time. Over.
We're not hearing anything back from Randy. Maybe he's hearing it, I don't know. He sounded like he was on the edge of the coverage. I don't think the boost is on, but just double check it if you have an opportunity to do that. This is K4NRD.
Okay, I'll look at that now. Stand by. Okay, K4NRD, this is WB4HIS. There is no boost, negative boost on Sumatra. Sumatra NXU looks good at the present time. Over.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. K4NRD, good copy.
K4NRD from AG4UU. Sorry, I was on another circuit. I
Copy it all. WB4HIS. Please be, we've got the circuit up at Sumatra and are moving the trucks over to that now, so I think we're in good shape. Thanks for the help, Joe.
Okay, roger that. And the motor looks good from what I can tell, so if there's any other issue there with it not getting down, that's probably a circuit issue in between there. WB4HIS.
K4 ITQ, KN4 FM. KN4 SFM. Can any unit advise the tone for the Apalachicola repeater?
Say again, Howard, and speak up, K4NRD.
Sorry, I'm on HT south of Blounston. Can you advise the tone, the PL for the Apalachicola repeater that just went up?
I believe it would be 94.8. Is 94.8 correct, Randy, for Sumatra?
94.8, that is correct. Yes, Al, thank you. Must be a problem on my side. I'm closer to there than I am to the other repeater, but I'm not getting a response. Anyway, at least I'm getting through on this one. Thank you again, Pat. KN4 SFM. I'm clear. Mobile.
Okay, Howard. Take care. We'll be back home after a while, and I'll get back on the base station. K4NRD Mobile.
Yeah, I was trying not to raise you. I hope the ball game's going good. But yeah, we're out in the field. I'll be back on the radio later. Thank you. KN4 SFM.
Ball game is over. The 8 years old had a good time. I'm out at Winn-Dixie to get some supplies. K4NRD.
WX4TV, WX4TV, KI4ARC calling.
4HBN, W4CPN.
KD7DAW in Port St. Lucie, listening on SARNET.
This is Sandy, WB2MBZ in Palm Beach County. Recently, Randy has confirmed and tested the Apalachicola connection, which is now back working. There has been a lot of traffic, although the last 4 or 5 minutes it's been quiet. Please just stand by. WB2MBZ.
Circuit is still up and running, and you're loud and clear. Thank you. KG4UU, SARNET Manager. 4, Hotel Bravo, November. This is W4CPN. 4HBN, W4CPN.
This is KI4ARC looking for WX4TV, James, WX4TV.
KI4ARC, KI4ARC, this is Whiskey X-Ray 4 Tango Victor on SARNET.
This is KI4ARC in Tallahassee. Looking for anyone in Shipley that's copying this signal.
For TV, you're much cleaner into the repeater, but your audio's pretty distorted. You might want to back away from it a little bit. It sounds like the audio gain's turned up too much, but you are clear into the repeater otherwise.
This is KI4TLH at the ARC in Tallahassee. Do we have any amateur radio operators that are on the SARNET in Chipley, Florida? Chipley, Florida, over.
Calling for the amateur radio operators. This is Whiskey X-Ray 4 Tango Victor at the 240 shelter in Gulf County. I was trying to make contact with the American Red Cross on this frequency, KI4ARC. Are you that station as well, over?
Affirmative. This is a KI4ARC Tallahassee Red Cross.
A little bit distorted. Sounds like your mic gain's turned up too high, but we do have communication with you from here. I've got a technician class amateur radio operator who's been deployed here, and we're setting him up so that he can be your point of contact with this shelter, okay?
Copy that. Like I said, I'm trying to make contact with an amateur radio operator on this frequency in Washington County, in Chipley, and also Bay County shelter on Northside Drive in Panama City. Shelter in Weewa. WX4TV or W4CPN. This is KI4ARC, over.
In here, go ahead.
Say again?
This is W4CPN, go ahead.
The porta potties are going to be en route today, over.
Roger that. That's to the Honeyville site, correct?
Say again your last transmission.
This is W4CPN. Was that message for the porta potties for the Honeyville location in Gulf County?
Be delivered to the Weewa shelter later today, over.
Roger that, copy. I got that shelter is actually at the Honeyville, just south of Weewa, the Honeyville Community Center. W4CPN, standing by.
KI4ARC, standing by. Kilo Echo 4, Julia Romeo, Hillsborough County, standing by. KI4ARC, KI4ARC, Red Cross, K4NRD. K4NRD, KI4ARC, go ahead, Pat. Be aware your audio is fine. Disregard the reports of distortion. Your audio is fine. The repeater is distorting the audio because the shelter was also distorted. So don't change anything. Your audio is fine, but backing off may help when they have trouble copying. K4NRD. I'll just use my inside voice instead of my outside voice. KI4ARC.
K4NRD, KI4IQZ.
Go ahead, Marty.
While you were gone, we had a gentleman come in. He was W1JXG, and he advised me that he was looking for a gentleman in Panama City, and that the guy's family has not been able to contact him. He gave me some information if you want to copy it. I've asked him to go to the Red Cross in Lee, and they're set up to be able to help find people that are out of the system. Is that a roger?
Yeah, you said contact Red Cross in Lee. I don't know what that is.
Well, he happens to be living in Lee County, so I told him that the Red Cross is the one that can help find people that a family can't locate. That understood? It's on the internet that they can go to the Red Cross site and they can type in the person they're looking for, and they'll be able to find it that way. Back to you.
Yeah, W1JXG is in Lee, Florida, not Lee County. He's in Madison County.
Okay. He told me he would go to a Red Cross in his area. He's looking for a gentleman. I have the information if you want it.
Not at this time. I can call him on the phone. I know him. He lives here in Madison County. And if he's going to go the other way to get it, that's good, because we don't want to take health and welfare traffic here. K4NRD.
You got it, sir. KI4IQZ, and I'm clear. There was nothing else important, by the way. Back to being clear. KI4IQZ.
WB4HIS, NX4Y.
NX4Y, do you copy WB4HIS?
Yeah, I switched over about a mile north of the rest area, and it sounded good there.
Okay, yeah, I've got sort of rough copy on it. Maybe it's me, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, okay. NX4Y.
It just now is getting full quieting. Before it was only bar 2.
Yeah, it might be you. Because, like I said, I was about 3 or 4 miles back. It was perfectly full quieting.
Now, could be my antenna. But, thought I should have had more range than that.
Yeah, well, did you check your antenna recently?
Yep. I think, usually I've been able to hear this out on the turnpike. I think we're coming up on the site here, maybe.
It's a big one, that's it.
40 Sumatra.
NX4Y and HIS and Sebastian.
Yeah, all we had was a generator fault, and Jim cleared that, and we're back up to speed here. How was the Hamfest? You find any UHF equipment for SARNET laying around, needing a new home?
No, there wasn't much there. It was pretty, lightly attended.
It was a thought. Anyway, all right, so I'll keep the net clear. We're on our way up to Bristol and see if I can't get that 2-meter back up for the CO. But the low band sounds really great, so that's all back. Thanks, guys.
All right, we're checking Sebastian. Joe said he thought it seemed low on power output, but I think it's just Joe that's low. But I got the bird and everything, so we're going to check it while we're here.
All right, that's the site. I'd like to get that antenna at about twice the height, if I remember right. I think it was on one of the old Motor City call box sites, but you guys can help verify that, and we get an opportunity, and we'll make sure we can stretch it.
Yeah, it's about halfway up. All right, we're just pulling it up to the building now. Excellent.
Yeah, looks like one of the call box antennas is off kilter up there. WB4HIS out.
Weekend AG4U.
AG4UU, K4NRD.
Sounding good.
Yeah, the audio through Sumatra is pretty hot and distorts a lot of folks. Joe checked and the 20 dB boost is off. Boost is off, but it's still pretty hot audio. K4NRD.
Well, we'll make a point. I heard it set, using our new test procedure, set that audio level back on that. But, hey, right now, if it's communicating, I think we'll go with that. I did test this circuit one time, by the way, over into the Parker Callaway in downtown Panama City, and this site would reach, although it was a stretch, if someone over there with any kind of tall antenna, they should get into Sumatra fine.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for taking your Saturday to go down there and get that done. That'll make a lot of people feel a lot better, and I'm glad we've got connectivity to the shelter down there near Weewa. And we'll be around for a while. We've got to go back out in about 3 hours, but we'll be here at K4NRD.
As always, thanks for being there, and we do appreciate it. It's AG4U, and we're making our way to Bristol.
AG4UU, WA2HXR, Brevard County.
In Brevard County, this is AG4U. Go ahead, sir. And Brevard County, check your mic. Sounds like you were keying and you were all of a sudden from Q5 to almost nothing, but there was carrier there. Try it again. It's AG4U.
Yeah, AG4UU, WA2HXR. Using a speaker mic here, that might be the problem. I'll check the connection there. Maybe it works this time.
That's back to what you were originally. Go ahead, sir. AG4U with you. Brevard County, I think I take that speaker mic and go through it from one end to the other because it duplicated the same problem you had originally. But we'll stand by.
Yeah, AG4UU, WA2HXR. Change radios. Turns out I might have a bad battery there. We'll give it another try. If you didn't get the last message, taking a long time to tell you we're standing by here and listening, been monitoring the past couple days, and if we can assist with message, traffic, or signal reports, I'm listening here most of the time. So 73 gentlemen, and thanks once again. Good luck with all the work here. WA2HXR, clear and listening, SARNET.
Outstanding. Thank you so much. I think this is going to be a marathon and not a sprint. So any and all, I think that can pick up watches or just listen in and help will be quintessential as we move through. Went through the area yesterday, and what you're seeing on the news doesn't come close to looking at the devastation that's there. So all of this is going to be heavily impacted. The FCC right now is reporting that Bay County and Liberty County are dealing with 70, 80, 90% cell phone outages. So obviously it's going to be a point of presence that's going to be needed. And thanking all, this is AG4U, standing by.
KV4VO Jacksonville, who's ever trying to access the network, you're into the system, but no audio whatsoever. KV4VO Jacksonville.
KI4ARC, KI4ARC, Tallahassee Chapter, American Red Cross. This is K4NRD.
This is KI4ARC. Go ahead.
Yeah, while I was away from the house, I was able to listen. I know that you've got Honeyville shelter down in Gulf County. They call it the 240 shelter, it sounds like. Did you ever get the Quincy Rural Act Mobile Middle School in Chipley and the Northside Elementary in Panama City?
I have not been able to establish any communications with those locations.
Okay, well, at least you got Honeyville, the 240 shelter in Gulf County. They were in with you. Northside Elementary in Panama City and Rulac Middle School in Chipley are the two remaining. We'll stand by and listen. K400D.
Thank you, Pat. K4 YFW at the American Red Cross.
K4NRD and 4DPF Sarasota.
Go ahead, Fritz, K4NRD.
Well, if there was any doubt on the value of this system, I think that's been answered. I think there ought to be, or let's start a rumor for a Nobel Prize for Randy, or at least a McDonald's Happy Meal. Hi. And 4DPF, good afternoon. Listening out.
Yes, sir. I hope somebody's able to write up an accurate news release about this valued system in the future. We'll stand by. Thanks, Fritz. K4NRD.
Kilo November 40 Foxtrot Mike. Watch forward.
Station going through Apalachicola on the HT. You're noisy and barely readable. This is K4NRD.
Yes, all thanks, Pat. KN4SFM. Just got to walk in from here trying to see if the HT will cover it. Thank you. KN4SFM, clear.
Yeah, that transmission was loud and clear. No problem with that, Howard. How far down have you gotten? Have you gotten down to Apalachicola?
I hit a town called Frank and then kept going south. So, but now we're walking down to some place, try to cut some people out of their neighborhood. And no, this is not the Apalachicola repeater. That's just closer than the other ones. I thought the HT would work better there, but we'll make it work. KN4SFM. Thanks again.
Okay, thank you and your crew for all you're doing over there. K4NRD.
This is W4 CPN and Waxahachie.
CPN, say again your location.
Waxahachie, and I'm on the Apalachicola SARNET repeater.
You're on Weewahitchka.
Okay, yeah, I was saying it wrong. Weewahitchka.
Okay, and Red Cross has a shelter just south of you at Honeyville, and you got good connection into the Sumatra repeater. Thanks for checking, K4NRD.
That's where I'm stationed, and I have a request.
You say you're stationed at Honeyville at the Red Cross shelter?
Roger.
Okay, thank you for being there, and Red Cross is monitoring. If you need anything, call. This is K4NRD in Madison County.
Is KC4HBN on frequency. This is W4CPN. W4CPN clear.
That's fine, I believe very broken. Try again. Okay, all we got was KL5YJ, but it's good to hear you. Are you doing okay over there? TJ, you're not making the repeater. You're just broken bits of audio bursting through. You're not holding the repeater. We'll stand by. K4NRD.
G4 active mobile.
Go ahead, ITD, K4NRD.
I'm just sitting in Bristol, Pat. Just wanted to see where I can hit the repeater where I can't, because I have no communications at home at all.
Yeah, we've been monitoring. We know your tower's down and other things are interrupting communications. Are you going to be staying in Bristol, or are you going to go back to your house to where you can hear the radio from the car?
So I have two radios. I've got one, what the radio I'm talking on is in Diane's car, and then I also have a light radio in my Dodge van, so I do have two mobiles. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, is there anybody else in Bristol or Liberty County that can connect like you can?
I think I am the only one in Liberty County other than Diane that can get into this system, because most of the hams here are not active that I can gather, Pat.
That's what I thought. You'll be a key station then for Liberty County for any traffic, and I mean other kinds of traffic, not just radio traffic, but people passing through might need to know the road conditions and availability of fuel and that kind of thing. If you're able to get that kind of information and be listening, that would be helpful.
Quite often, Diane keeps a watch on it and lets me know. Also, I have a handheld in the house, and if nothing happens, maybe my repeater will be up and running later today, Pat.
Okay, I know Randy's on his way. Okay, thank you, Junior. We appreciate you being there, and that gives us a link to Liberty County right now. And take care. This is K4NRD.
73 to you. CPN, K4T.
CPN, make your call again, K4NRD.
KG4UU, WB4HIS. Randy, if that was you, it was just noise. K4NRD, this is WB4HIS.
Go ahead, Joe, K4NRD.
Yeah, Sebastian is running about 150 milliwatts of power to the antenna, so we're going to need to replace the PA there. We're just leaving here now.
Okay, that explains why you sounded so good into it and why you couldn't hear it. Didn't we replace that PA before?
Yeah, that's an affirmative. It's got one of the replacement PAs that's gone bad, so I'll have to make another one up and send it up.
Okay, appreciate that update on Sebastian. That's too bad, but at least we can hear when people transmit. If they are not able to hear a response, just shoot it out in the dark.
Hell yeah, you can probably work at about 5 miles or so away.
Yeah, is that the same issue you had in Isla Mirada about a year and a half ago?
okay here.
Okay, good deal. Appreciate all you're doing to help the network stabilize. I'll be standing by, K4NRD.
We're approaching Bristol.
Okay, that was a double. Joe, stand by. You were clearing out. The other station, come now.
K4NRD, AG4UU, coming through Chattahoochee as we're approaching Bristol.
Okay, you're good through Chattahoochee, and you probably heard Junior on. He's on in Bristol, covering Liberty County for us.
All right, I got his tower in sight now, and I'm headed there to see if we can't get it fueled and up and running, and the tower is vertical, so that's a good sign. AG4UU.
That's good news. Thanks, Randy. K4NRD, standing by SARNET.
K4NRD, KL5YJ.
KL5YJ, very good signal. K4NRD, go ahead, TJ.
Okay, Pat, I'm on the Crestview repeater. I'm on the extreme north end of Santa Rosa County, moving into Okaloosa. We're fine over here. Just wanted to reach out, and if you guys need anything at all, just give a yell, and we'll come running.
Okay, we appreciate that, TJ. Madison County did not have any big problem. Once the roads were cleared, no reports of any significant structural damage in Madison County that I'm aware of. So we're good to go. But from Monticello west, pretty rough. We'll be standing by. Thanks for letting us know that you're okay. K4NRD.
KL5YJ, clear and monitoring.
The American Red Cross is still looking for communications capabilities into Chipley and into the Northside Elementary School shelter in Bay County. So Bay County or Chipley, if we have any operators in those areas that can come onto the SARNET, please call now. This is K4NRD.
K4NRD, KI4ARC.
KI4ARC, K4NRD.
Pat, thank you very much for your help in trying to relay. We've got a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah, early on we got that list of three. Honeyville you've got, but we're still looking for Chipley and Panama City. And if we hear anything, we'll let you know. K4NRD.
Okay, disregard of Washington County. Contact has been made. We have the information we need out of Chipley. Over.
Well, that's good news. Thank you. That's good news. I'll put an okay by that one, an okay by Honeyville, and we'll wait on Northside Elementary and Panama City.
QSL, KI4ARC.
K4NRD, K4NRD is Kilo Mike 4 Charlie Victor Bravo Mobile.
The Charlie Victor Bravo Mobile, go ahead, K4NRD.
Didn't want to take up your time too much, but to let you know, I'm in Cocoa, Florida, and you guys are coming in loud and clear down here on one of our local repeaters. QSL?
Okay, that would be the Cocoa SARNET repeater probably, and we're glad that Cocoa is up. That would be 444650, I believe. This is K4NRD.
That's affirmative, K4NRD, 444.650 is correct. And so I just want to let you know your signal's coming in loud and clear here. I'll let you guys get on with your business, 73.
This is K4AHU in Destin, going through the Crestview repeater.
just a question. Somebody help me. Is the RF link to the SARNET up and running in Panama City?
There is no RF link for the SARNET in Panama City. They're using the one in Sumatra that covers Apalachicola. If you have a good antenna and you're in Panama City, you can access SARNET through the Sumatra Apalachicola SARNET repeater, K4NRD.
Thank you very much. That's what I needed to know. This is K4AHU in Desmond.
K4AHU, W4RH. Got time to go over to the Crestview Club repeater, 14736, W4RH.
Yeah, I got that, Frank. Got some friends heading over there to that are hams heading over to Panama City. Just wanted to see if there was an RF link working. But I got good advice on using the Apalachicola repeater.
You're using the Crestview SARNET repeater. All right, well, I have some other information about that, maybe, but I don't want to do it on SARNET. W4RH.
Okay, Frank, I'll give you a call on the landline.
That sounds good. Sounds good. W4RH.
Okay, thank you. K4AHU clear.
SARNET.
KG4ITD, KG4ITD in Bristol, Liberty County, K4NRD. Nothing heard from Bristol, K4NRD standing by.
This is KI4ARC. KI4ARC. Is there an operator from Shipley on the frequency?
KI4ARC, WX4EC, stroke K4BJS.
This is KI4ARC, go ahead.
Just want to let you know that the Jackson County EOC is being manned right now.
QSL, thank you. KI4ARC. Jackson County EOC, K4NRD.
Go ahead.
Do you have telephone service at the EOC there of any kind?
My cell phone is working. I don't actually see a phone here in the radio room. WX4EC.
Okay, that's a good sign, at any rate. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. K4NRD.
W4CPN, W4CPN, KI4ARC. W4CPN or WX4TN.
Okay.
Correction, WX4TV at the Weewa shelter. This is KI4ARC, over. This is KI4ARC, Tallahassee. Is anyone at the Weewa shelter have contact on this frequency, over?
K4NRD, W1JXG.
W1JXG, K4NRD. Can you call me on the telephone?
You read my mind. This is Dan, W1JXG. I'll call you right now.
That'll be good. K4NRD standing by.
Echo 4, Julia Romeo, Florida Wilderness Search and Rescue, Hillsborough County, Florida. Anybody up there in Panama City Beach, copy?
K4NRD from AG4UU.
AG4UU, K4NRD.
146.715 is now operational.
Okay, is it toned at 94.8?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Okay, I will let him know. That's good to know. I appreciate your work, Randy. K4NRD.
G4UU standing by through Chattahoochee.
Kilo Echo 4, Juliet Romeo. Can anyone tell me which repeater that's being used in Panama City recovery efforts?
I don't know whether I can help or not, but I think it was 445. Let me write it down. I'll be back with you. KM4ZW.
Thank you. Standing by.
Repeater I'm getting right here, right now, would be on the 444-225. Over.
444-225. The 444-175, I guess it's down in Panama City.
Okay, sorry about that. I thought maybe you need this repeater here. Anyway, the handle is Jim, and we're in Lee County, Florida, Fort Myers, KM4ZW. Standing by.
I got some crew up there coming up to Calhoun and County and Kula County, but I can't see. Apparently, cell phone towers are down, and I'm trying to figure out how I can get a message out to them so they can use the Panama City SARNET repeater. But I guess that one's down. SARNET.
Let me go at that. What was that again? Let me go up there and try that.
444-175 is the Panama City SARNET repeater.
There is no SARNET repeater in Panama City. That's the projected repeater. It is not operable. It's never been installed. There's no SARNET connection in Panama City. Closest would be the Apalachicola repeater, K4NRD.
Thank you much. Copy that. I guess it's either between that, Chipley or Chattahoochee. All right. Thank you much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we know it's on the map, but it's never been up and running as yet, and appreciate everybody's help. Kilo 4, November, Romeo Delta, Madison County.
Thank you much. Kilo Echo 4, Julia Romeo, Hillsborough County.
I'll go ahead and put out a call for any station in Panama City. Any station in Panama City that can hear this broadcast.